You're not going to fucking take shots like that. You're going to be tucking up. You're going to be getting inside. You're going to be working. You're not waiting there to wing with him. You understand? How you feel? Are you okay?
Let's take a look at the right hand. I believe is coming from Rubio. Jab sets it up, blinds him a little bit. Let's take another look here. Rubio stalking. And again, the same thing as a couple rounds ago. And Lemieux has not corrected it. Slow jab by Lemieux, posing after he punches, not moving his head. And the right hand of Rubio gets in. You got to move after your last punch. Maybe Lemieux didn't know that. After scoring 24 knockouts in 25 fights, he knows it now. Let's see if it's too late.
It's a good test for the unbeaten Lemieux. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard. Early on, it was all Lemieux, and then Rubio clearly winning that 6th round.
You got to develop good habits no matter who you're in there with, because otherwise, when you're in there with better fighters, they come back to haunt you. That's what we might be seeing with Lemieux. He got used to throwing punches and guys disappearing. Guess what? Rubio has not disappeared.
And CompuBox statistics showing that that was the first round that Rubio landed more punches in.
You're not just going to find out about Lemieux physically, his endurance, his stamina, you know, his technique. But you're going to find out about him mentally. How does he stand up? How does he behave that he's been tested for the first time in his career? Now it's up to Rubio to keep it going. Don't fall back into a low where you're trying to survive. Realize that you got past where you had to get past. Now it's time to do work and test his young fighter. Push him downhill. I think it's all in the hands of Rubio right now. I don't like the way Rubio's going about this round. I think he should be more active coming off for the last round. We had
that momentum going. Feed off of it.
He's got a guy moving in front of him, and Lemieux, who usually walks forward. That's all you need to know. Lemieux's not sure of himself. That's all you need to know. He's moving around, using his legs. He's not coming forward. If you're Rubio, take advantage of that. Don't wait till he gets his confidence back. Don't wait till he lands a big shot.
There's that well-timed jab by Rubio. Doubled up now by Lemieux.
I still think Rubio should be a little...
Oh, right hand by Rubio! And Lemieux goes down!
That looked like it was behind the ear.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That means his legs are going to be wobbly. If that was behind the ear, his legs will still be a little wobbly because it throws the equilibrium off.
Can David Lemieux survive? Is the unbeaten mark to be threatened right here, right now? What an upset this would be.
Now you're finding out what you never found out about Lemieux before. And his corner steps up and stops it.
That is it. The Lemieux corner steps up and ends the night. Can you believe that?
I thought maybe he could still survive, but his corner, they're the ones that count. Their decision matters. They're in charge. And they didn't think Lemieux could survive, and they stopped it.
Russ Amber, who has been with David Lemieux every step of the way on this sensational ride to 25-0, steps up and waves it off. He says, my man has had enough. Marco Antonio Rubio wins this title eliminator. A big win for the 30-year-old who is looking to get his career back on top.
Again, there's Lemieux standing right in front. Looked like the right hand, not a good angle there, but looked like the right hand behind the ear a little bit. Looked like it glanced off the shoulder and hit him behind the ear. Equilibrium thrown off, and then Rubio followed up. Good right hand, again, setting it up with the jab, staying on him. Right hand splitting the guard, right down the middle. Lemieux trying to survive and not giving any more chances to survive because Russ Amber, the corner, came up and stopped it. He was hurt, there's no doubt about it. He was in a place that he had never been before, no doubt about that either. And his corner man, his trainer, decided to stop it.
A stunner here in Montreal. The hometown hero suffers his first loss. For the official particulars, we send it up to the ring to Christian Gauthier.
Mesdames et messieurs, le coin de David Lemieux abandonne le combat à 2 minutes 36 secondes du 7e round. Ladies and gentlemen, David Lemieux's corner throws in the towel at 2 minutes and 36 seconds of the 7th round. The winner by TKO, le gagnant par KO technique, Marko Antonio eliminator.
Since being TKO'd against middleweight champion Kelly Pavlik, Rubio has now won 7 fights in a row, 6 of them by knockout.
You know, we talked about it coming in here. Lemieux hadn't been in difficult yet. A lot of soft opponents. And maybe pay a price for those soft opponents tonight.
He had everything going his way for 5 rounds. He started off explosive, as he always does in the first round. Then, halfway through that 6th round, something changed. Rubio landing the right hands. Lemieux was hurt. He went after him again in the 7th round, the big right hand. And then finally, Russ Amber saying, we've had enough, stepping up. And I got to be honest with you, I was stunned by the corner doing that at that moment, Teddy.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I mean, you could look at it both ways. Lemieux had never been in that situation before. Maybe his corner man doesn't know how he's going to behave. Maybe that's an interesting point. If he had been hurt before, he would have known how he's going to behave. He wasn't sure. And with the time left and with the experienced opponent in front of him, he didn't want to take a chance and let his fighter take any more damage.
ESPN Deportes, Claudia Trejos is in the ring with Marko Antonio Rubio.
No, he speaks Spanish. Marco Antonio, excelente el desempeño de hoy. Cuéntame, comenzaste lento y después cogiste tu ritmo. ¿Qué fue lo que cambió en tu esquina?
No, lo que pasa es que sabes que vienes con un muchacho que no queda en el primero o segundo round. Tienes que estar muy cuidadoso, no abrirte, cuidar todos esos detalles. Lo estudié, por dónde atacaba, qué es lo que hacía. Miré que es un muchacho que se avienta, que se abre, que se avienta y lo estuve cazando por allá. Todos lo estudié los primeros 3 rounds. Ya después dije, ahora sí a llavear, porque vi que el jab no se lo quitaba ni de chiste. Entonces decidimos trabajar ya poco a poco. Me dijeron en la esquina en el 6º round, ahora te toca, porque yo soy un boxeador de 12 rounds. Te toca empujar, empezamos a empujar. Fue como ganamos con cruzaditos de derecha, fue lo que le entró.
Pero lo tocaste un par de veces con la zurda. ¿Qué se te complicó?
Bueno, es un muchacho que pega bastante duro, que no puedes entrar con tanta confianza como si quisieras. Porque aunque nunca me prendió, sentía su pegada sólida. Entonces, es un muchacho de respeto, invicto, puro knockout, 24 knockouts de 25 ganadas. Entonces, dijimos, vamos a trabajar como se debe trabajar con un noqueador, estudiarlo, hacerlo que queme un poquito su pólvora. Y después la quemó. En los rounds 5, 6, 7 ya no pegaba fuerte. Fue ahí donde decidí lanzarme al knockout.
He says that he had a very slow start the first 3 rounds. He studied his rival. He knew he had to take care of himself. He knew that he couldn't be completely open because obviously Lemieux has a great record as a knockout, and he wanted to make sure that this fight was going to be his. So he knew he could go for the distance. So by the 6th round, he knew that he had to put pressure on him. And now he knows what's next. Ahora, ¿a quién prefieres enfrentar? ¿Julio César Chávez o a Sbik?
Al que gane, porque yo estoy listo para el campeón. Quiero un saludo para toda mi gente de Ciudad Acuña, al gimnasio Veterano Rubio, a todo Torreón, Jacarandas, a la esposa de Jorge, a mi esposa, te amo, mi Gabriela.
He says he'd rather face whoever is willing to face him in June. Gracias. Thank you very much.
He's in line to fight for the WBC title at 160 pounds. Of course, business needs to be done.